everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and this is Working Man Reads here on the YouTube, and also you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, all of the kit and caboodle. But today we're here laid back style. I got myself a Wicked Haze 21 or older, but we're chilling outside. It's finally nice weather here in New York, so we're gonna do this Todd the Librarian style. Shout out to Todd. Yeah, good stuff. So the reason why I want to be laid back and chill is because today is a book mail video, and a special thank you to one of the great authors that I have found here on YouTube. Single-handedly, one of the best things that has came out of this channel is making connections with people that are genuine and just awesome people from across the globe. I have a friend in Australia. I have a friend across the country. I have a friend all the way in the UK. And that friend is Mr. Rob Shepard. And so he sent me a gift. And ironically, it came shortly right after my birthday. So I'm going to call it a birthday gift from my friend Rob. He sent me this little card, and it's like laminated, and it's got his signature on it. So this is super cool. It's going to go right on the bookshelf back there for all to see. If you don't know Rob, I'm going to have to get him here on the channel. I know it's tough because I don't really know what time it is right now in the UK. I'd have to look it up. But we're in different time zones. But I would love to at least get a video clip of him and drop him in here. He deserves all the shout outs in the world because the guy is just a good person. So he sent me this special book that is actually not in print anymore. You cannot purchase it. So I feel kind of cool about that. I'm not gonna lie. That's about the coolest thing a booktuber or a book lover can get, is a one-of-a-kind book, or you know, not many people have it. So, and that's Sophia. And so on the back it says, set in 1944, Sophia features two men from opposite sides of the battle for Europe. Soon the two men find they have more in common than they could have bargained for. Based upon the Silent Wood Films motion picture, Sophia. Excuse me. So I haven't seen that book, but he said, stay awesome and always a freak peep. So yeah, definitely a freak peep for life. So it's from 2013. So this is just, he said he didn't have a lot of copies remaining, so he sent it all the way from the UK, you guys. I can't begin to say how cool this is. This is definitely going to get a review. I'm going to probably read this as soon as possible. I need to get back into reading his stuff because it's just awesome. He also said if you bought a paperback, he had a little deal going on. So go follow him on Instagram. Let's see if I can link that down below. Definitely give Rob a follow on Instagram. And I'll also link to his author page on Amazon. Follow him on Amazon so you can be notified when he releases a new book. But this is My Girl, so I bought this. This was like $6, you guys, US. So definitely pick it up. It's very short. Yeah, I mean it's formatted pretty small print, so it's probably like a novella size book. But definitely check this one out. So it's nothing strange to parents for their kids to seemingly turn into somebody else when they're a teenager. But what do you do when your sweet, gentle daughter becomes someone else completely and wants you dead? When Summer discovers something strange, everything changes, and soon her parents, Andy and Judith, need to find out what it is and how to survive. Sounds freaking awesome. So I'm definitely going to be checking that one out as well, Rob. So definitely, Rob, you're the bomb. He also sent me this cool, it's like a Semi-Anonymous, which is another book of his. Pretty cool. And it's got like a little saying on the back. So it's like almost looks like a backstage pass to like a concert. I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm also going to be doing a post on Instagram about it. I have procured all of his audiobooks as well, so I'm definitely going to be reviewing his stuff. A while back he sent me Semi-Anonymous, and he sent me a nice little letter with it. He's just a really genuine, amazing person. So go check out Rob's work. This is his short story collection. If you like shorter fiction so that you can get used to his writing style, definitely I highly suggest picking up Rob Shepard's work. Next is we'll start with a little bit of a fun thing. My wife and I are trying to do some arts and crafts, and so I ordered myself an adult coloring book here. It's probably pretty shiny in the light, but and it's got like these. So I started this one. It's like zombies and stuff. So yeah, I mean, that was the easiest one. That's why I started there, because there's some really detailed ones. Like, check this out, guys. Like, what in the ham sandwich? So yeah, just amazing artwork. So it's called The Beauty of Horror. I'm sure you guys have heard of this before, but in case you haven't, that's the good way to go there. Next, I got some book mail from Aaron Beauregard. He was doing little package deals. He might still be offering them. Go on, head over to his Instagram as well and check it out for yourself. But sent me this little magnet for the Wedding Day Massacre. I'm actually going to stick it right to the side of my thing there. I have a little drawer thing. If you go back and find my office when I did an office tour, and I'll show you, you'll see what it is that I'm talking about. Also, he sent me a bookmark for Wedding Day Massacre, and he signed it. Josh, Working Man Reads, keep up the great work. Aaron Beauregard. He also has a podcast, and they have a YouTube channel. I'm going to link his YouTube channel for that down below. It's Written in Red. And if you're an aspiring horror author, I highly suggest you go check it out. It's got Daniel J. Volpe. I think his first name is Daniel, but Volpe. He's also written like Talia, and also Billy Silver. I've seen quite a few reviews for that. So it's cool. They all talk, and there's also Carver Pike and another author. Still getting used to those guys, but I am aware of those guys, and they talk a lot of extreme horror and just awesome, grotesque things. So this is Wedding Day Massacre. All right, I like this top line. I now pronounce your end of life. So it's that special day, the day when everything is supposed to be perfect, the day when everyone is supposed to drink too much and party like it's 1999, the day when your family and friends show their support for the beginning of a beautiful bond. But what if someone wasn't there just to celebrate and have fun? What if the extravagant, isolated destination was chosen for a more nefarious reason than assumed? What if someone at the ceremony held a dark secret? One that would see those in attendance slaughtered and humiliated in ways so nightmarish that you're beyond their imagination. Wow. What if most everyone at that celebration had unknowingly attended a wedding day massacre? So I'm assuming it's going to be extreme. I don't go into this without being into extreme horror. I'm assuming I've heard from friends that Aaron Beauregard writes extreme, and I'm reading Volpe's Talia. I gotta look that up. I'm just butchering it. I think it's Talia. It's his newest release, Volpe's, and it's extreme too. I actually like it so far. So, but yeah. So we all know I read a certain extreme horror novel recently, and the reason I didn't like it is because it was the same shock value things just repeated over and over again. And so it was like, this is the trump card. I'm going to just keep playing that same card. And sometimes with extreme horror, if you don't have a plot, which is fine, you got to shock the reader in different ways. And Aaron Beauregard definitely does that. He's a fantastic author. And I think he needs more readers in the horror subgenre of extreme horror. Next let's do the independent one again, ahead of the next thing. Charles Moffat, I follow him on Instagram, and he's like the sword and sorcerer type fiction. So I'm not going to read the back of this, but definitely if you're into sword and sorcery, which I am from time to time, that's kind of one of my favorite fantasies. It's kind of tropey. You know, you follow the unstoppable guy, the unstoppable gentleman who just finds a way to get the princess saved and save the day. But this is part of one of his series, and I think I bought this for like $4, guys, so definitely worth checking out. Next is The Best of Fritz Leiber. And yeah, this is old school. Let's see when this was published, guys. This is a short story collection, so I'm not going to read anything about it. I just wanted to try Fritz Leiber's short fiction. I've been reading more short fiction because I am writing short fiction, so I get different ways that people structure their stories, and it's just important to me to venture outside of my comfort zone. So next, I ordered Jeff Strand's republished book, Pressure. I'm not going to read the back of this. It's got a very, very long synopsis, but it was released in like 2006, and then he has recently re-released it. I just freaking loved this classical, old school horror cover. I'm not going to lie. It grabbed me because it just looks like it's straight out of the 90s, and I dig that, so I ordered it. But yeah, guys, so that's the book mail for today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful freaking week. I appreciate you guys. I'm enjoying it. I'm just hanging out with the family. We are going to be going to dinner later. I'm still home on what's called paid family leave that New York State offers, which that's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of my state, but that is important. So it's like father bonding. So I took 2 months off of work, and that is why I did take a step back from YouTube, because it was just a perfect opportunity to just really spend that time with my family. So I've been enjoying it. But I am so glad to be back, and I enjoyed all this love and support I received on my first post since my little retirement month. And it was really cool. It was cool to see that you guys wanted me to come back. So thank you guys. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and deuces.